Hello my dear students, my name is Lakshmi. This is Ellen brand of chemistry. Today we are going to discuss about NERNST equation. So NERNST equation general ga దేని కోసం ఇచ్చేస్తామంటే EMF of the cell find out చేయడం కోసం ఇచ్చేస్తాం. Not E naught cell. E naught cell అంటే standard electrode potential value. So E naught cell value ని E naught cell value discuss చేయడానికి కాదు. EMF of the cell. E naught cell అనేది జనరల్ గా it is only at 25 degrees Celsius and 1 atmospheric pressure. But NERNST equation is used for at any concentration EMF of the cell we can find out. So today we are going to discuss about NERNST equation. So my name is Lakshmi. This is Ellen brand of chemistry. So you have to follow my channel, then daily updates you can get. Right. So what is the NERNST equation? So NERNST equation generally, it is used for calculating EMF of the cell at any concentration at 25 degrees Celsius only, at 25 degrees Celsius. Of course, you can find out even different temperature also, but at room temperature, we have to find out this is. So EMF of the cell, 25 degrees Celsius, nothing but 298 Kelvin temperature. If you use 298 Kelvin temperature, what happens? So what is the NERNST equation? NERNST equation, it is equals to E cell, nothing but EMF of the cell, it is equals to E naught cell minus 2.303 RT divided by NF log, then product concentration divided by reactant concentration. This is the formula. So here E cell nothing but EMF of the cell at any concentration. Sir, E naught cell nothing but EMF of the cell at 25 degrees Celsius and 1 molarity of electrolytes. 1 molarity of electrolytes when we are using 1 molarity of electrolytes in both anode and cathodic cells, we have to use only 1 molarity of electrolyte, that is. Then next, sir, R, it is a ideal gas constant we have to use. That is the value 8.314 joules we have to use. Then temperature, we have to use absolute temperature. So sir, we have to use that is 298 Kelvin temperature because we are finding at room temperature itself. Room temperature దగ్గరనే మనం find out చేస్తా ఉన్నాం కాబట్టి that's what I told. So absolute temperature we have to take it as 298 Kelvin temperature. Then N, nothing but number of moles of electrons. Transferred in a reaction, oxidation and reduction reaction. So that is either gained electrons or lost electrons. Oxidation జరిగిన electrons కావచ్చు, reduction జరిగిన electrons కావచ్చు. Either gained electrons or lost electrons, both you can take for this. So next, F nothing but 1 mole of electrons charge. 1 mole of electrons charge. Already we are discussed about 1 mole of electron charge in the previous itself. What is 1 mole of electron charge? Sir, 1 mole nothing but 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 number of electrons. 1 mole of electrons nothing but. Then each electron charge 1.602 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. Both when it is multiply 96,485 coulombs you can get. That we are taking approximately 96,500 coulombs, right? Next, what will be there? Sir, product concentration. That is what? Concentration of product in the chemical reaction. Concentration of product in the chemical reaction. Product. Then that is reactant. Concentration of reactant in the chemical reaction. Reactant in chemical reaction. That is. Sir, for example, A gives rise to then B. One of the reaction will be there. So when you are writing QC, reaction quotient, QC, reaction quotient. Sir, what we are using reaction quotient? Product concentration divided by reactant concentration at any concentration. So reactant concentration, product concentration, what will be there? Sir, B will be there. Then reactant concentration, what will be there? Sir, A will be there. So like that you have to take for any chemical reaction like this in the place of product and reactant concentration. This is NERNST equation. By using NERNST equation, we will do some of the problems based on it. Just note it, what is NERNST equation, what terms are there in it. So all these things are noted. Look at, my dear students, one of the problem we will do based on NERNST equation itself. So that is we can find out total cell or even half cell also. Half cell nothing but a single electrode. Find oxidation potential and reduction potential. Oxidation potential and reduction potential of Fe plus 2 0.01 molarity, then Fe, this is the cell. Then at 25 degrees Celsius, they are asking question. Then they are given the data, sir, E naught of Fe plus 2 to Fe, ion to metal. When ion to metal will be there, that we call it as a reduction potential value, right? So that is given minus 0.45 volt. So this is the question. So based on the NERNST equation, we have to find out that. So NERNST equation, what I told, E cell, it is equals to then E naught cell minus then 2.303 RT, then divided by NF log product concentration divided by reactant concentration. You have to remember one of the point here, my dear students. Then R value I told that is 8.314. So temperature I told at 25 degrees Celsius, that is 298 kelvins. Then Faraday value 96,500 coulombs approximately we are taking. All these values when it is substitute in this, indulo kanaka substitute cheste, then we can get the same NERNST equation, that is equals to E naught cell minus 0.0591 divided by N log then product concentration divided by reactant concentration. ఇలా కూడా తీసుకోవచ్చు. సో ఈ అన్ని వాల్యూస్ ని మనం సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసి మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే యూ కెన్ గెట్ ద వాల్యూ 0.0591. దట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్. రైట్. సో కమ్ టు ద పాయింట్. సో నౌ హియర్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద సెల్ ఈస్ గివెన్. యాక్చువల్లీ దట్ ఈస్ Fe plus 2 then by the taking of 2 electrons, then it will be converted into Fe. Fe plus 2 to Fe. Fe plus 2 to Fe. This is reduction potential value. So here, what is the product? Then what is the reactant in it? So product is Fe. So Fe is a solid, it is, this is ion, right? So solid concentration, we are already seen in the chemical equilibrium chapter, solid concentration. So we have to take as unity, right? So that's what, then E cell is equals to E naught cell minus 0.0591 divided by the number of electrons, how many are transferred? 2 electrons are transferred, log product concentration, iron, that is Fe, we have to take it as a solid, so that's what you have to take 1, then divided by reactant concentration, Fe plus 2 ions concentration. Clear, my dear students? Right. So now E naught cell value is given already. So E naught cell value, how much is given? Minus 0.45 volts are given. Then this is minus 0.0591 divided by 2 log, then 1 divided by Fe plus 2, what will be there? So 10 to the power of minus 2 will be there. When it is go up 10 to the power of 2, right? So minus 0.45, then minus 0.059 log divided by 2 log 10 to the power of 2, 10 to the power of 2, you can get, right? So log 10 to the power of 2, so 2 log 10 avutundi. So minus 0.45 minus 0.059 divided by 2 log, log base 10 power 2, that is you can get it is, so 2 log 10 value 1 avutundi, so that is multiply with 2 cancel, then 0.059. So when it is added to that, minus 0.45, then minus 0.059, then you can get it is minus 0.509, minus 0.509. This is the answer for this electron volts. Okay, clear all of you? Right. So next, one more question look at. So here they are asking reduction potential value as well as oxidation potential value. So now we got is the reduction potential value, right? How can you say the reduction potential value? So here we are taking the reduction potential value in itself. So oxidation potential value in case it is required, then sir E oxidation potential is equals to, then minus of minus nothing but plus 0.509 volts you can get, it is oxidation potential value. Then in reduction potential value equals to minus 0.509 volts you can get. So oxidation and reduction potential value. The same such type of question for another cell we are doing. So look at, so note it. Right. Yes. So look at, my dear students. Find the reduction potential and oxidation potential of. Find the reduction potential and oxidation potential of. Find the reduction potential and oxidation potential of Cr2 Cr plus 3 and 0.1 molarity, they are given like this at 25 degrees Celsius, then E naught of Cr plus 3 to Cr, then that is equals to minus 0.75 volts. So like this will be there. So this is the question, what you have to find out, reduction potential value as well as oxidation potential value find out. So here one of the thing you have to remember, the cell is given from metal to metal ion, right? Then here electrode is given metal ion to metal. So based on the reduction potential value you have to find out first. So E cell is equals to E naught cell minus 0.0591 divided by N log product concentration divided by reactant concentration. This is the formula, right? This is the formula for equation for that. Then, sir, first to note that reduction potential Cr plus 3 electrons gives rise to Cr. This is the reduction reaction. How many electrons are involved? 3 electrons are involved. Product is Cr. Then reactant is Cr plus 3. So E naught value how much is given? Minus 0.75 is given, minus 0.0591 divided by 3 number of electrons, log, then product concentration, Cr, that is solid 1, you have to take, reactant Cr plus 3. So Cr plus 3 concentration you have to take, right? So minus 0.75 minus 0.059 divided by then 3 log. So here 1 divided by Cr plus 3 ion concentration, what will be there? So 0.1, nothing but 10 to the power of minus 1. 10 to the power of minus 1, that is, you can get it is, so minus 0.75. This one 0.059, approximately you can take 0.06, right? 0.06 divided by 3. So this is log minus 1. Log 10 to the power of log 1 by 10 to the power of minus 1. If it is go up, 10 to the power of 1. So 1 into log 10, 1. So totally it is 1. So next, so 3, 0.02 times it will go. So now minus 0.75 minus then 0.02, then both if you add minus 0.77 volts you can get. This is reduction potential value. Then reduction potential value you can get it is, minus 0.77 volts. You have to remember that. It is not at 25, it is not at 1 molarity, it is 0.1 molarity. But at 1 molarity, minus 0.75. At 0.1 molarity, then minus 0.77 volts you can get. Okay, clear, my dear students? So concentration changes, C naught value also changes. Clear all of you? Right. So that next, so E naught of oxidation potential value, in case if you take, that is plus 0.77 volts you can get. Clear? Right. So the previous one of the point, chromium we are calculated. Then previous we are calculated for iron, I think so, iron. Then now we are calculated as a chromium. So at what we are calculated, that is E cell of reduction potential value of, which is Fe plus 2 to Fe, we got it is minus 0.509, one of the value, minus 0.509. So next, E cell of reduction potential value of chromium, Cr plus 3 to Cr, we got it is minus 0.77 volts, right? So just remember these values, we'll do one of the question based on it. So okay, can you note it? Yes, can you note it? Yes, note this. Then we'll discuss next question. So these two are off cells we are discussing. Then in case if you take a full cell, nothing but cathodic cell is there, anodic cell also is there. So note that question, find the EMF of this cell. Find the EMF of this cell. That is, cell is given Cr plus 3, 0.1 molarity, then double line, Fe plus 2, 0.01 molarity, then Fe, like this is given. Clear, my dear students? Then given data here is there, given that E naught of Cr plus 3 to Cr, they are mentioned. Then even E naught of Fe plus 2 to Fe also mentioned. So Fe plus 2 to Fe is mentioned, that is minus 0.45 volts is given. Then for this minus 0.75 volts is given. These are the values. So this is the value you have to find out at 25 degrees Celsius itself. So what you have to find out? EMF of this cell you have to find out. Sir, E naught cell values already given, right? Yes. Sir, మనం ఇక్కడ ఒకటి అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే ఈ 0.1 దగ్గర దీని పొటెన్షియల్, రిడక్షన్ పొటెన్షియల్ వాల్యూ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసాం ఆల్రెడీ ద ప్రీవియస్ క్వశ్చన్లో. అదే నేను ఇక్కడ నోట్ చేశాను, మైనస్ 0.77 వచ్చింది. దెన్ దీని రిడక్షన్ పొటెన్షియల్ వాల్యూ కూడా ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేశాం. సో దీని వాల్యూ మనకు -0.509 వచ్చింది. సో నేనేమంటున్నానంటే సరే ఈ వాల్యూస్ ఇవ్వకుండా జస్ట్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్స్ మాత్రమే మెన్షన్ చేసి దెన్ ఈఎంఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ది సెల్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయమంటే, అంటే ఈ0 సెల్ వాల్యూస్ ఇచ్చేస్తాడు, ఈఎంఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ది సెల్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయమంటే దెన్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు యూజ్ NERNST ఈక్వేషన్. ఈ సెల్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు E0 సెల్ మైనస్ 0.0591 డివైడెడ్ బై n log ప్రోడక్ట్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ డివైడెడ్ బై రియాక్టెంట్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్. అసలు సెల్ రియాక్షన్ ఏంటి? సెల్ రియాక్షన్ రాయాలి. ఎందుకు రాయాలి? నంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ తెలవాలంటే సెల్ రియాక్షన్ రాయాల్సింది. సో సెల్ రియాక్షన్ ఫస్ట్ ఆక్సిడేషన్ జరుగుతుంది. ఏంటి ఆక్సిడేషన్? Cr G/2 Cr +3 ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ ఆక్సిడేషన్ జరిగింది. దెన్ ఐరన్ ఏం జరుగుతుంది? రిడక్షన్ జరుగుతుంది. రిడక్షన్ జరుగుతుందంటే Fe+2 ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ G/2 Fe లైక్ దిస్. ఇదేమో ఆక్సిడేషన్ అని చెప్పాను. దెన్ ఇదేమో రిడక్షన్. ఎందుకు అది ఆక్సిడేషన్ అంటే సార్ లాస్ ఆఫ్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్. ఎందుకు ఇది రిడక్షన్? గెయిన్ ఆఫ్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దట్. సార్ when we are writing the cell reaction, both electrons must be cancelled. Here 2 electrons are there, 3 electrons are there, but same electrons will be there, then only it will be cancelled. So the total equation మనం 2 తో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే ఇక్కడ 6 electrons వస్తాయి. దీన్ని 3 తో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే ఇక్కడ 6 electrons వస్తాయి. So 6 electrons both will be cancelled. Then note the cell reaction. Cr plus how many Crs? 2 Cr plus then 3 Fe plus 2 G/2 2 Cr plus 3 plus then 3 Fe. This is the equation. So here number of electrons are how many? 6 number of electrons will be there, right? 6 electrons are there. Okay, 6 electrons you have to take. Then what is the product concentration? This is the product. So what will be their product concentration? 0.1, nothing but 10 to the power of -1. This is the concentration. What about the Fe concentration? That is 10 to the power of -2. 10 to the power of -2. Sir, when we are writing the concentration, look at first. Here E0 cell value also you have to find out, right? Sir, E0 cell find out cheyadaniki already E0 of reduction potential values ichinte then E0 of cathode minus E0 of anode ane formula use cheyali. Sir, E0 of cathode, which is cathode in these two. Sir, iron is a cathode. How we know? Any cell representation, oka cell representation lo ఇది anodic part, ఇది cathodic part. First anodic part rastam, tarvata cathodic part rastam. So that's what I told, cathode is iron. So iron standard reduction potential value మనకి ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు? -0.45. then minus of -0. anode ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు? So 0.75. then you can get it is 0. minus of minus plus 0.30 volts you can get in it. E0 cell value this is. So E0 cell value ikkada represent chestanu. E0 cell value 0.30 minus then 0.0591 divided by n value, number of electrons how many I told? 6 electrons. Then log product concentration. What is the product? Cr plus 3. Sir, Cr plus 3. Then while writing the concentration, even stoichiometric coefficient mention as a power ga mention cheyali. Then reactant concentration Fe plus 2, దీని concentration ni kuda sir stoichiometric coefficient power ga mention cheyali. Next 0.30 minus, then we can take it as 0.06, right? Then divided by then 6, then log this concentration, note it. So 10 to the power of -1, 10 to the power of -1 whole square, 10 to the power of -2. Then divided by 10 to the power of -2 whole cube, 10 to the power of -6. Right? 10 to the power of -6. Then 0.30 minus. So 0.01 you can take, right? So 6 times 0.01. Then log. Then we can write it is 10 to the power of. So 10 to the power of, if you go up, then we call it is 4, right? 10 to the power of 4. So 4 log 10 అవుతుంది. log 10 value 1 అవుతుంది. So 0.30 minus 0.01 into 4. So log 10 value 1. So 0.04. So 0.30 minus 0.04 if you take, then you can get 0.26 volts అవుతుంది. This is the value. Okay. So this is. అంటే ఈ కాన్సంట్రేషన్స్ దగ్గర ఈ నాట్ సెల్ ఈ కాన్సంట్రేషన్స్ దగ్గర ఈఎంఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ది సెల్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తే 0.26 వోల్ట్స్ వచ్చింది. మనం ఆల్రెడీ ఈ కాన్సంట్రేషన్స్ దగ్గర సింగిల్ ఎలక్ట్రోడ్ పొటెన్షియల్ వాల్యూస్ రెండింటిని ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేశాం. అది ఇక్కడ మెన్షన్ చేశాను. సరే వీటిని ఇదే ఫార్ములా యూజ్ చేస్తే కూడా మనకి ఈఎంఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ది వాల్యూ సేమ్ గా. సో లుక్ ఎట్ హియర్, ఇది ఈ సెల్ అవుతుంది, ఈ నాట్ సెల్ అవ్వదు. ఈ సెల్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఈ ఆఫ్ క్యాథోడ్ మైనస్ ఈ యానోడ్, ఈ క్యాథోడ్ మైనస్ ఈ యానోడ్. క్యాథోడ్ ఏంటి? ఐరన్. సో ఐరన్ వాల్యూ హౌ మచ్ విల్ బి దేర్? మైనస్ ఆఫ్ 0.509, then minus of minus 0.77 volts, then minus of 0.509 plus 0.7 plus 0.77 volts, right? So that is anode. Which is anode? This is anode, right? That is cathode. Okay, right. So if you remove it, then 509, if you remove it in the 0.77, then you can get 0.26 volts you can get. Same value you can get. కానీ మనకి ఈ సెల్ వాల్యూస్ అంటే ఈ కాన్సంట్రేషన్ దగ్గర క్వశ్చన్లో మెన్షన్ చేయడు, కానీ ఈ నాట్ వాల్యూస్ మెన్షన్ చేస్తాడు. ఈ నాట్ వాల్యూస్ మెన్షన్ చేశాడు. సో ఈ నాట్ వాల్యూస్ మెన్షన్ చేసినప్పుడు ఈఎంఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ది సెల్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలంటే నెర్నస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ యూజ్ చేయాల్సిందే. దట్ ఈస్ నెర్నస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్. ఈ సెల్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఈ నాట్ సెల్ మైనస్ 0.0591 divided by n log product concentration divided by reactant concentration. Understand, my dear students? Yes, please note it. I'll discuss. Look at, my dear students, one more question we'll do based on the EMF of the cell. ఇది నోట్ చేశారు కదా, రైట్? సో నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ నోట్ చేద్దాం. నెక్స్ట్ ప్రాబ్లం చేద్దాం. అదే నెర్నస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ మీనే ప్రాబ్లం చేద్దాం. సింగిల్ ఎలక్ట్రోడ్స్తో ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి, దెన్ టోటల్ సెల్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు, క్యాథోడ్ యానోడ్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఎలా చేయాలని చూసాం. సరే ఇంకొకటి ఈక్వేషన్ చూద్దాం. So that is they are mentioned EMF of the cell at 25 degrees Celsius. Calculate EMF of the cell at 25 degrees Celsius. That is given Zn plus 2, in bracket they are mentioned 0.1 molarity, then double line, then Sn plus 2, they are mentioned 0.01 molarity, 0.001 molarity, 001 molarity they are mentioned. So then Sn, then E naught of both cells are mentioned, E naught of Zn plus 2 to Zn, that is equals to minus 0.76 volts. Then E naught of Sn plus 2 to Sn, that is minus 0.14 volt. 14 volt. So this is the question. We have to calculate EMF of the cell. Sir, EMF of the cell find out cheyali ante at 25 degrees Celsius, we have to use Nernst equation itself. Sir, what is the formula of Nernst equation I told? Sir, E cell equals to E naught minus 0.0591 divided by n log product concentration divided by reactant concentration. So you must know the what is product and what is reactant. How you know when you write the cell equation, cell reaction. So first oxidation jaragali, ela jarugutundi oxidation, then Zn gives rise to Zn plus 2. How many electrons are lost? 2 electrons are lost. Then Sn plus 2 plus taking of 2 electrons, it will be converted into Sn. How many electrons are gained? 2 electrons are gained. So both are same electrons, then it will be cancel. Then Zn plus Sn plus 2 gives rise to, then Zn plus 2 plus Sn. This is the formula, right? Yes. So now Sir, based on this equation, you can say number of electrons are 2. Yes, number of electrons are 2. Product concentration, Zn plus 2 concentration, how much is given? 0.1. Then what about this? So 10 to the power of minus 3. This is 10 to the power of minus 1. Take it. 10 to the power of minus 1. Then 10 to the power of minus 3. 0.001. Right? Yes. So number of electrons are no. Okay. E naught cell, how to find out? E naught cell, it is equals to E naught of cathode minus E naught of anode. E naught of cathode minus E naught of anode. So E naught of cathode, what will be there? Cathode is Sn, tin. So tin value, how much is there? Minus 0.14. Minus 0.14 minus of minus 0.76 volts. Then minus 0.14 plus 0.76. Then the 76, if you remove that, sir, what is 0.76 minus 0.14? Sir, in the 6, 2, then 6 to 0.62 volts you can get, right? Yes. E naught value, how to take? 0.62 minus 0.0591 divided by number of electrons, how many are told? 2. Then log product concentration, what will be there? Product concentration Zn, that is 10 to the power of minus 1 divided by, then this is 10 to the power of minus 3. When it is go up, 10 to the power of 2, right? So 0.62 minus, then 0.0591 divided by 2, then so log when it is go up, 10 to the power of minus 3, when it is going to up, 10 to the power of minus 1, then 10 to the power of 2. When 10 to the power of 2 will be there, then 10 to the power of 2 will be there, 2 log 10. So 0.62 minus, then 0.0591 divided by, what is there? 2. Then 2 into 2. So log 10 value become 1. So log 10 value become 1. Then 0.62 minus 0.059, if you take, then you can get 0.59 volts. Understand, my dear students? Sorry, 59 alla 56 it will come. 56 volts. 0.56 volts you can get. Okay, clear? Clear? Yes, note it. Yes, note chesara. So I will do one more question based on the NERNST equation itself. Yes. So NERNST equation we can use by using number of electrons as well as E naught value, E naught cell value, right? So you must be knows the different concentrations of product as well as reactant. So here, so one more question is given, that is E naught of the cell, EMF of the cell, EMF of the cell at 25 degrees Celsius is, that is equals to 0.092 volts. EMF of the cell వాడి ఇచ్చేసాడు. Then cell mention చేశాడు ఇక్కడ. Cell PT platinum, then H2, that is gas, then one bar they're mentioned, then double line, then sir H plus aqueous, even that molarity is also mentioned. Then sir up to here, one of the half cell, then double line, it is a salt bridge actually, it is a salt bridge. Then M plus 4, M plus 2 they are mentioned, M plus 4 and M plus 2. Then platinum electrode, both are inert electrodes. So these are platinum, both are inert electrodes. Then E naught cell values are mentioned, that is E naught of M plus 4 to M plus 2 reduction value, that is 0.151 volt. Then E naught of hydrogen, that is H plus 2, then H2, that is equals to 0 volts. This is actually standard reduction potential value. 0 volts, standard reduction potential. So what we have to find out? Find that is M plus 2 concentration divided by M plus 4 concentration value, that is given 10 to the power of x. So find value of x. Value of x, like this is given the question. Find value of x. So what we have to use for this question? Observe it carefully. EMF of this cell already ఇచ్చేసాడు. Then E0 cell find out చేయొచ్చు. మరి ఏం అడిగాడు? కాన్సంట్రేషన్ ఆఫ్ m1 plus m plus 2 divided by m plus 4. Value is 10 to the power of x. Then what is the value of x? They are asking question. So look at my dear students. So how to do this? Then first NERNST equation I'm writing. E cell it is equals to E0 cell minus 0.0591 divided by n log then product concentration divided by reactant concentration. So product concentration or reactant concentration తెలియాలి అంటే what I told, sir, must be knows that is cell reaction. So cell reaction, sir, first hydrogen electrode, that is H2 gives rise to, so that is anode, oxidation takes place, H plus plus 2 electrons. Then what about this reduction taking place? That is M plus 4 by taking of 2 electrons, then it will be converted into M plus 2, right? M plus 2, 2 electrons are cancelled, then you can get it is H2 plus M plus 4 gives rise to then H plus plus M plus 2, like this is mentioned. So these two are products, these two are reactants now, right? Yes. So now this is mentioned 1 molarity, then this is mentioned 1 bar pressure. Hydrogen gas it is, so that's what they are mentioned 1 bar pressure. Then this is 1 molarity is mentioned, right? So now E0 cell if you want to find out means, sir, E0 cell it is equals to E0 of cathode minus E0 of anode I told, right? E0 of cathode, ఈ రెండిట్లో ఏది cathode గా వర్క్ చేస్తుంది? This cell is working as a cathode. What will be there the value? 0.151 volts, right? Then minus anode working as which is hydrogen electrode, that is 0 volts. So you can get it is 0.151 volts, right? That is E0 cell value. సో E0 సెల్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత దాన్ని ఇందులో సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తాను. E0 సెల్ 0.151 వోల్ట్ minus 0.0591 divided by n. Number of electrons are how many, sir? 2 electrons. Then log, so look at for this concentration, product concentration, what will be there? So first products are what? H plus ion concentration. Then 2H plus here. You have to remember 2H plus, then 2, then power, then one more product M plus 2 concentration, right? Then divided by reactants, what will be there? H2. This is not concentration, we have to take partial pressure of H2 into then M power what? 4, right? Yes. Then next, don't confuse, next 0.151 volts minus 0.0591 are divided by 2, then log, then here this is 1, then 1 square 1, then this is also 1, then 1 cancel, then what will be there here? Sir, M plus 2 concentration divided by M plus 4 concentration. M plus 2 divided by M plus 4, how much is that? 10 to the power of x will be there. Clear? So log 10 to the power of x nothing but then x into log 10, log 10 value 1. So here then 0.151 minus 0.0591 divided by 2 into x. Clear? So up to here we know that. So here E cell already is given, that is 0.092. Yes, 0.092 volts, 0.092 volts, then 0.092 volts, right? Yes. So now this total term when it is sent this side, So 0.0591 divided by 2 into x, it is equals to 0.151 minus 0.092. So this value, it become a nearly 0.0589 something will come. Then 0.0591 divided by 2 into x. X will be there, right? So this cancel with each other. Nearly equal. So x by 2, it is equals to 1, right? X by 2, it is equals to 1. Then x equals to 2. So x value, find the x value, they're asking, find x value, that is equals to 2. So this is the question. So you have to note it. This is the previous JEE mains question. The previous JEE mains question. So this is very important question. You have to note it. So next we'll discuss EMF of the concentration cell. Okay. Yes, note change. The next EMF of the concentration cell we have to find out. EMF of the concentration cell. So concentration cell ante sir anode cathode ఒకటే అవుతుంది electrode. So like active electrodes, anode cathode both are same. So question ఒకసారి క్వశ్చన్ చేస్తే మీకు క్లారిటీ వస్తుంది. Calculate EMF of concentration cell. Concentration cell. They are given like this, concentration cell. So they're mentioned a cell AZ, then AZ plus in bracket 0.2 molarity, then double line, then AZ plus 2.0 molarity and 2 molarity, then they are mentioned AZ, like this is given. So calculate the EMF of the cell. They're asking question like that. EMF of the cell ni find out cheyali. So one of the point you have to mention, note, concentration cell E naught value 0 volts concentration. Because what is that? Why it is concentration? So cathode same, anode same. So ఇది 0. E naught value అంటే ఏంటి? ఇది 0. ఇది 1 molarity ఉండాలి, ఇది 1 molarity ఉండాలి. When both are same molarity, then you can get it is same oxidation and reduction potential value. So oxidation minus cathode minus anode value of both you can get 0, right? So sir, EMF of the cell find out cheyalante formula, what is the formula? NERNST equation you have to take. Sir, E naught cell is equals to E cell equals to E naught cell minus 0.0591 divided by N log product concentration divided by reactant concentration. This is NERNST equation, right, my dear students? Yes. So product concentration, reactant concentration teliyali ante you have to note the cell reaction. So AZ can be converted into AZ plus 1 electron. Then this is reduction is taking place. Then AZ plus 1 electron gives rise to AZ, right? So now electrons cancel. Then AZ plus, no, because both AZ plus and AZ plus both are same concentrations or different concentrations. Here 2 molarity is there, here 0.2 molarity is there. It won't be cancelled. I will do cancel. When same molarity is there, definitely it will be cancelled. So now AZ will be cancelled because the solids both are a solids concentration we are taking as unity, right? So that's what both will be cancelled. Then what we can get? AZ plus gives rise to AZ plus. Yes. This concentration is 0.2. This concentration is 2.0. Like this. So that concentrations we have to note it. Then E cell it is equals to, then E naught cell is 0 I told, minus 0.0591 divided by N value 1, number of electrons are 1, log, then product concentration what will be there? 0.2. 0.2, then divided by, this is 2.0, then 1 by 10 you can get. So minus 0.059 log, then how much you can get? 10 to the power of minus 1. 1 by 10 nothing but 10 to the power of minus 1. Then, sir, when it is sent up, then sent to front, then minus 0.059 into minus 1 log 10. Log 10 value 1. So minus into minus plus 0.059 volts you can get. This is the concentration cell. Understand all of you? So concentration cell ki E naught, ఎప్పుడైనా concentration cell అని question లో అడిగితే, sir E naught cell value you have to take as 0 for this. Understand, my dear students? Right. Yes, one more question we'll do. Just note it. Yes, so look at, my dear students. సో అసలు NERNST ఈక్వేషన్ మనకి ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చింది? సో NERNST ఈక్వేషన్ ఎలా డెరైవ్ చేయాలి, దట్ విల్ సీ నౌ. నెక్స్ట్ దాని మీద ఒక క్వశ్చన్ చేసి అలా చేయొచ్చు. సో NERNST ఈక్వేషన్ ఎలా వచ్చింది? సో డెరివేషన్ ఆఫ్ NERNST ఈక్వేషన్ ఫ్రమ్ థర్మోకెమిస్ట్రీ. Derivation of NERNST equation from thermochemistry. Derivation of NERNST equation from thermochemistry. Derivation of NERNST equation from thermochemistry. So here thermochemistry nothing but the previous we have discussed one of the point, that is delta Z. So delta Z nothing but change in the Gibbs free energy, right? So delta Z find out cheyadaniki manam ఏ ఫార్ములా యూజ్ చేసాం? దట్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు మైనస్ NF E cell అని యూజ్ చేసాం. N అంటే ఏంటి? నంబర్ ఆఫ్ మోల్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్. F nothing but 1 Faraday, that is 96,500 coulombs. E cell, EMF of the cell. అదే డెల్టా జీ నాట్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలంటే దట్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు మైనస్ NF E నాట్ సెల్ యూ కెన్ యూజ్. స్టాండర్డ్ చేంజ్ ఇన్ ద గిబ్స్ ఫ్రీ ఎనర్జీ ఈక్వల్స్ టు మైనస్ NF E నాట్ సెల్, స్టాండర్డ్ ఎలక్ట్రోడ్ పొటెన్షియల్ వాల్యూ. దెన్ NERNST ఈక్వేషన్లో రియాక్షన్ కొసెంట్ అనేది ఒకటి యూజ్ చేసాం. రియాక్షన్ కొసెంట్ నథింగ్ బట్ ప్రోడక్ట్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ డివైడెడ్ బై రియాక్టెంట్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్. ఓకే, రైట్. సో ఇక్కడ మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటంటే QC రియాక్షన్ కొసెంట్ ఎట్ ఎనీ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్, ఓకే, క్లియర్ దట్ యూ. సో నౌ a thermochemical equation, one of the equation is there, delta G, it is equals to delta G naught plus 2.303 RT log QC. This is the equation actually. ఇది థర్మోకెమిస్ట్రీలో ఉంటుంది. థర్మోకెమిస్ట్రీ అంటే థర్మోడైనమిక్స్లో ఉంటుంది. సో లుక్ ఎట్ డెల్టా జీ అంటే మనం ఏం తీసుకున్నాం? మైనస్ NF E సెల్. డెల్టా జీ నాట్ అంటే మైనస్ NF E నాట్ సెల్, రైట్? దెన్ ప్లస్ 2.303 RT log QC, nothing but product concentration divided by reactant concentration. Clear, my dear students? Right. So ikkada, so total equation when it is divided with above equation divide with minus NF to divide cheyi. So when it is divided with minus NF, then you can get it is E cell, right? That is equals to E naught cell you can get. Then minus NF to multiply minus into plus minus, then 2.303 RT divided by again NF you can get. Then log product concentration divided by reactant concentration, right? So next, So that is E cell, it is equals to E naught cell. Then this total term, what all this is? What are those? R equals to 8.314 joules. Then T equals to 25 degrees Celsius, nothing but 298 Kelvin temperature. Then F it is equals to 96,500 coulombs. All these values, in case if it is substitute in it, then minus 0.0591 divided by N log product concentration divided by reactant concentration. You can do. Yes. So this is NERNST equation. Sir, what is the E cell? EMF of the cell. EMF of cell. Already discussed it. Then what is E naught cell? Standard EMF of the cell. Standard EMF of cell. Then what is the N value? Number of moles of electrons. Number of moles of electrons. Number of moles of electrons. Then product concentration. This is reactant concentration. So this is the derivation of NERNST equation from the thermochemistry. Yes. So now we will see some of the questions based on this NERNST equation as well as delta G values. Okay. Yes. Okay na, rough chena. Yes, not chain. So now we'll see one of the question based on it. Based on this thermochemical equation, we'll see the previous JEE mains question. Previous JEE mains question, we'll see. Right. So look at that question. Question is given, cell, that is Daniel cell only is mentioned, cell ZnSO4 double line, CuSO4, then Cu, they are mentioned like this. Then this is aqueous solution, then even this is also aqueous solution, they are mentioned. Concentration of Zn plus 2, concentration of Zn plus 2 is 10 times greater than concentration of Cu plus 2 ion. Then E naught cell is given. E naught cell, it is equals to 1.10 volts. 1.10 volts. So calculate delta G, that is question. So here options also is mentioned. A 2.303 RT plus 1.1 F, B 1.1 F, C 2.303 RT minus 2.2 F, then D minus 2.2 F, like this is given. This is options. It is previous JEE question, previous JEE mains question. Okay, clear? Right. So now what we have to do? Sir, first E naught cell you have to find out. If you want to find out the delta G formula enti manaki? Delta G, it is equals to minus NF E cell, right? So E cell nothing but EMF of this cell. E cell find out cheyali. So E cell find out cheyalante E cell equals to E naught cell minus 0.0591. So ఇది తీసుకోకుండా then total 2.303 RT divided by NF log product concentration divided by reactant concentration తీసుకో. సో ఎందుకు అది తీసుకోమన్నాను అంటే సరే ఇక్కడ ఒకటి దట్ ఈస్ options 2.303 is there, so that's what you have to mention, even 2.303 as usual, right? So E naught cell value 1.1 is given minus then 2.303 RT divided by number of electrons are how many are transferred? 2 2F. Then log product concentration and reactant concentration. The concentration of product is zinc will come, right? Zinc, it is 10 times as greater than that of, in case copper is 1 అనుకోండి, then దానికంటే 10 times is greater. So 1 క్యాన్సల్ అనుకుంటే log 10 వాల్యూ వస్తుంది. log 10 వాల్యూ ఏమవుతుంది? 1 అవుతుంది. So E cell value finally you can get it is 1.1 minus 2.303 RT divided by 2F వస్తుంది. ఏంటిది ఇది? E cell వాల్యూ. మనకేం కావాలి? డెల్టా జీ వాల్యూ కావాలి. డెల్టా జీ ఈక్వల్స్ టు మైనస్ ఎన్ఎఫ్ ఈ సెల్. ఈ సెల్ వాల్యూ అందులో సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తాం. మైనస్ ఎన్ వాల్యూ 2 ఎఫ్ యాజ్ యూజువల్, రైట్? దెన్ ఏమున్నది? ఈ సెల్ వాల్యూ 1.1 మైనస్ 2.303 ఆర్టీ డివైడెడ్ బై 2F. Close it. Then look at. So now, sir, when it is multiplied with this minus 2.2F, then minus into minus plus, then 2F cancel, then 2.303 RT, then positive term right front, then 2.303 RT minus 2.2F. So this is the answer, 2.303 RT minus 2.2F. Okay, clear my dear students? So finally, the last topic, that is equilibrium constant from the NERNST equation that we have to discuss. Equilibrium constant from NERNST equation. ఈ క్వశ్చన్ నోట్ చేయండి. సో నోట్ చేశారా? ఎస్, shall I రఫ్? ఎస్, రఫ్ చేస్తాను. Equilibrium constant from NERNST equation. 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 NERNST equation. So here, before going to the calculate equilibrium constant అంటే ఏంటి? Kc వాల్యూ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలండి. సరే, ఇక్కడ డెల్టా జీ వాల్యూ లెస్ దెన్ 0 ఉంటే ఆ రియాక్షన్ ఇస్ ఎ స్పాంటేనియస్ రియాక్షన్. సో డెల్టా జీ వాల్యూ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 0 ఉంటే నాన్ స్పాంటేనియస్ రియాక్షన్. దెన్ డెల్టా జీ ఇట్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు 0 ఉంటే ఈక్విలిబ్రియంలో ఉన్నట్టు. సో డెల్టా జీ వాల్యూ లెస్ దెన్ 0, గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 0, దెన్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు 0. ఈక్వల్స్ టు 0 ఉన్నప్పుడు రియాక్షన్ ఈక్విలిబ్రియంలో ఉంది అని, రైట్? లెస్ దెన్ 0 ఉన్నప్పుడు స్పాంటేనియస్, గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 0 ఉన్నప్పుడు నాన్ స్పాంటేనియస్. వెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ డెల్టా జీ వాల్యూ 0, when it is equilibrium position, then generally we are taking the QC in the NERNST equation, that is product concentration divided by reactant concentration. ఈ QC కాస్త KC అవుతుంది ఎప్పుడు? ఈక్విలిబ్రియంలో ఉన్నప్పుడు, సెల్ రియాక్షన్ ఈక్విలిబ్రియంలో. సో KC ఇవి రెండు ఏ కాన్సంట్రేషన్ దగ్గర ఉంటాయి? ఈక్విలిబ్రియం కాన్సంట్రేషన్ దగ్గర ఉంటాయి. సో డెల్టా జీ వాల్యూ 0 అవ్వాలి అంటే, when it is delta G value 0, then E naught value also 0. E naught value also 0. Then delta G naught, delta G naught అయితే delta G అయితే E cell value 0, not E naught cell, E cell value 0. అదే delta G naught 0 అయితే E naught cell value also 0. So delta G 0, then E 0, E cell 0, EMF of the cell 0. Clear my dear students? Right. So NERNST equation రాస్తా ఉన్నా నేను. Then E cell it is equals to E naught cell minus 0. So total note చేయండి, 2.303 RT divided by NF log product concentration divided by reactant concentration, right? ఇదే కదా NERNST equation అంటే. yes. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఏమన్నాను, if delta G it is equals to 0 for this reaction. So reaction is present in equilibrium. సో ఈక్విలిబ్రియంలో ఉంటే ఈ సెల్ వాల్యూ బికమ్ నాట్ ఈ నాట్ సెల్, ఈ సెల్ వాల్యూ బికమ్ 0. సో దిస్ వాల్యూ 0 ఇట్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఈ నాట్ సెల్ మైనస్ 2.303 RT divided by NF log, then I told product concentration divided by reactant concentration become Kc. So this total terms in this side, sir, ఇది నెగటివ్ వాల్యూ పాజిటివ్ వాల్యూ అవుతుంది. 2.303 RT divided by NF log Kc, it is equals to E naught cell. Then log Kc కావాలంటే log Kc it is equals to, sir, when it is sent that side, then NF E naught cell divided by, sir, what you can get 2.303 RT, right? సరే ఈ వాల్యూ మనం ఆల్రెడీ చూసాం ఏంటి, 2.303 ఆల్ దీస్ వాల్యూస్ ఎప్పుడు NERNST ఈక్వేషన్లో సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసాం. R ఈక్వల్స్ టు 8.314, then F ఈక్వల్స్ టు 96,500 కూలమ్స్, then T టెంపరేచర్ 298 కెల్విన్స్ తీసుకుంటే ఆల్ దీస్ వాల్యూస్ when it is substitute in it, then you can get it is log Kc it is equals to then n E naught cell, n into E naught cell divided by, so this is 0.0591 అవుతుంది, 0.05. So this is the equation to calculate log Kc value. Understand, my dear students, right? Yes. Based on this two questions, we'll see how it will do. Yes, look here, my dear students. Equilibrium constant మీద ఇక్కడ 2 questions ఉన్నాయి. So one question I will do, the remaining question you have to do as a homework. Then whatever the answer will come, that you have to mention in the comment section. So then equilibrium constant log Kc of the cell reaction corresponds to, then cell is given like this. Then standard cell potential E naught value is also mentioned, 1.2 volts like this. So log Kc formula em cheppanu, log Kc it is equals to what, n into E naught cell divided by then 0.0591. Okay, clear? Sir, n number of electrons are how many are transferred, both charges are same, then 2 electrons are transferred. Then E naught cell value how much is given, 1.2 volts, then divided by 0.0591. Then if you do, then you can get it is 40.6. This is log Kc value, right? So the remaining, even here also the same thing, but only one thing, number of electrons you have to find out, that is, so here plus charge +1 to +2, how many electrons are transferred, 1 electron is transferred. Then +1 to 0 you have to take here, 0. Then here also 1 electron is transferred. So number of electrons you have to take as 1. Then so log Kc it is equals to n into E naught cell divided by 0.0591. This is the formula. Then substitute and calculate, then whatever the answer will come, that you have to mention in the comment section. Thank you very much.